The only thing I love doing is playing VR games.
Love you, hon. But for fuck's sake.
Well, recently, I played some amazing VR games and I thought I should make a video about it because these games will blow your mind with their awesome graphics and gameplay. Whether you like action, horror, or anything, there is something for you in this list. So let's go!
Oh, shut up, Kate!
Propagation is a VR horror game for people who hate themselves. Well, it's so scary that you wish you were drinking Siberian homeless cow milk instead of playing it.
Oh, shut up, Kate!
This game throws you into a zombie apocalypse where you have to fend off hordes of undead freaks that want to eat your brains.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen.
The game is so intense, scary, and adrenaline pumping that you'll need a diaper. The graphics are so realistic and the sound effects are so immersive that you'll forget that it's just a game. You can feel the zombies breathing down your neck and hear their growls and screams. It also supports cooperative mode, so you can drag a friend into this nightmare and watch them cry. Overall, it's a great game for fans of horror and action, or for people who hate themselves. Hitman 3 is a perfect VR game for psychopaths who want to feel like real dark web hitman.
Dude, this is dark web.
Well, in this game, you play as Agent 47, a bald and homeless guy. Even his dog doesn't love him.
Oh, shut up, Kate!
He travels around the world to eliminate high-profile targets. The VR mode makes you feel like you're a real hitman. You can use any weapon and kill anyone. You can even cook your enemies with a wire or kick their necks with your hands. It's violent, but really funny if you're a psycho. OpenBrush is a really amazing game that lets you create 3D art in VR. You can use all kinds of brushes, colors, and effects to make awesome artworks. The best part is that you can share your paintings with other users, also work with them in VR. Well, it's a really amazing game for anyone who loves art and wants to be a homeless Picasso in VR.
Oh, shut up, Kate!
The Twilight Zone is a VR game that takes you to the edge of beyond reality. You can explore 4 episodes, each with a different theme and twist in a new way. You can change the outcome of the stories and find multiple endings. It is an homage to the original show and a really thrilling game for anyone who wants to mess with their minds. And no surprise, one of the episodes will make you travel through time and face the consequences of your actions. The Walking Dead is one of the most terrifying VR horror games that will freak you out. You play as a survivor in a city full of zombies, where you have to scrounge for stuff, make weapons, and decide what to do. The game has a story that changes based on your action. You can be Holy Saint, a homeless evil sinner. You can use anything as a weapon, from axes and pistols to frying pans and bombs. You can also interact with other survivors and decide whether to vibe them or not. Overall, this game is not for the softies. You might need some holy water.
What are you doing?
I'm making holy water.
And some diapers. And sleeping pills after playing this game. Zenus is a multiplayer role-playing VR game that immerses you in a fantasy world of magic and adventure. It's like being in an anime world. Honestly, the game has beautiful graphics and realistic sound effects, and the weather is dynamic, change a lot. You can explore many different things in the world, whether you love anime or not. This is something you must try. Bulletstorm VR is a game that brings a classic shooter to a new level of craziness. You play as Grayson Hunt, a space pirate who crash lands on a planet full of mutants, monsters, and mercenaries. You'll have to use your weapon to kill your enemies in the most brutal ways possible. The game features a skill shot system, where you get rewarded for performing stylish kills. Well, if you're looking for a crazy experience, this game is for you. Mossbug 2 is a VR adventure game that follows the journey of Quill, a brave and cute mouse who goes on an adventure to save her uncle from an evil force. You play as a reader, a mysterious being who guides and protects Quill. You can interact with the environment, solve puzzles, and fight enemies. The game has a charming story, beautiful graphics, and a captivating soundtrack, making it a VR game that will warm your heart. Well, have you ever dreamed of being a god?
I may not have a brain, gentlemen.
Project Demigod is a VR game that gives you the power of a god. You can choose your mythology, customize your appearance, and use your powers to influence the world and battle your foes. The game features a sandbox mode, where you can do whatever you want, and a story mode, where you can follow a narrative and complete missions. Well, this game will make you feel like a god. You should definitely try this game if you want that godlike vibe feeling in the VR. Sense Riders, a rhythm VR game that combines dance and fitness in a unique way. It will make you move like a star. In this game, you have to match your hands and body to the beat of the music and hit the notes that fly towards you. And one of the best things about Sense Riders is that it's not only a game, but also a fitness game that tracks your calories burned with a virtual fitness watch and shows you your stats at the end of each song. The game has a lot of songs from chill to rock, and a lot of difficulties from easy to expert. Well, it's really an amazing game for music lovers and fitness freaks, as it will make you rock and roll to the rhythm. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Oh, shut up, kid. You're